everybody, it's Rob Chavez and Michael Benmera here from the Casa Group. Today we're going to talk a little bit about selecting the buyer that is the right buyer for your short sale. You know, what does that actually mean? What does it mean selecting the right buyer for the short sale? Well, you know, first off, it's not unusual that we're going to lose a buyer or two in this process. Why is that the case? Why do you think that might be the case, Michael?
Well, because you have different reasons. Some people need to buy a property right away. Mm-hmm. The process can take anywhere from 3 months to 6 months.
Yeah.
Some people don't have the stamina to wait that long.
That's right.
While the process gets started.
That's right.
and completed.
That's right. So we need to really qualify the buyer to make sure that they have the stamina to stick with us. Although it's not unusual maybe to lose that first buyer, right? Because that first buyer is the one that has to have the most stamina, right? Because they're typically the one that is helping initiate that short sale file. And unfortunately, sometimes they get tired after month 3, month 4, and they see something else and they decide to go buy that something else. In the meantime, they've done us a big favor though, right? Because they've helped us start that process to get a value for that particular real estate asset. And oftentimes it's the second buyer that I really want to qualify at a very high level to make sure that they stick with us to the very end. Because, you know, I know that they're more than likely going to be the one that's going to buy it.
And by the second buyer, you already know what the bank is requiring, and we know what to anticipate from the new buyer, whether they have all cash offer or they have the proof of funds. Some people just don't have the stamina for different reasons. They don't have all the cash ready, or their interest rate is going to expire. So
that's right. Or they qualified when they first started, but 6 months later something happened and they no longer qualify.
That's right.
And so by the time we get the approval letters though, right, I'm really qualifying that buyer as much as I possibly can, because what we don't want to happen is that we get the approval letters and then they decide not to buy the property because of an HOA violation, or because they got a pre-approval letter when they first started, but now that pre-approval letter no longer works because something changed in their financing. So by the time we start getting close to when we're going to get an approval, we start really asking a lot of questions and making sure that that next buyer that we select is going to be the buyer that's going to help us close it. Right.
That's right, and that's why it's important to vet each purchaser, even the one that starts the process. Who knows? Those people will stay through until the process is completed. But at least they've started the process, and we know what to anticipate for the next time.
That's right. That's right. Anyhow, if you have any specific questions, Michael and I are always here to answer them for you. Hope you guys are having a great day, and we look forward to talking to you soon.